Oh, hello, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. QPR v Bristol City live watch along. Excuse the lateness. Well, if you want to count a minute late, up to you. But yeah, big news come out at 11:15 today with the team news. Burrell has returned to the squad on the bench today. A bit of a weird one as well, to be honest, with the team. Don't know what to think of it yet, but we'll get our thoughts in. We will. We'll have a look at the chat in a second. Let's just get into the teams first on who is playing. So in goal, Joe Walsh, Mbenge, Edwards, Clark, Salter, Davis, all at the back. Vale, Varane, Morgan Smith in midfield, and Colley and Coney up front. Ben Hamer, Adamson, Escudina, Steve Cook, Hayden, Scarlett, Benny, Poku, Burrell, all on the bench. No Jimmy Dunn. Apparently he's got a bit of a knock on his knee. But apart from that, I'm a bit surprised that there is certain other players like Sato not on there and they're on the bench. So yeah, but it's good to see Burrell back on the bench. The machine is back, as I would call him, and yeah, let's hopefully see him today. He won't be on obviously for long. He'll probably be doing what Poku has been doing, 30 minutes in, probably less. But at the end of the day, it's good to see him back on the bench. Now, Obaku, don't know what's going on with him. He's not even reached the bench yet. He is in training, and the fact that Burrell was beating him to it is a bit of a weird one. So, yeah. Burrell has probably put the work in, and we are missing him for sure. So, yeah. Let's have a look in the chat. What we have. So, Zach's in the chat as well. What the hell? Burrell was on the bench. I'm guessing that's Elliot, Harvey, ITZYEBOIDB. QBR Ryan, yo, Ronnie captain today. Should be interesting, Ryan, to be honest. Foley, hey DB, hope you're well. I'm good, Foley, hopefully you're okay. Good to see you in the chat. Hopefully you've not been working too hard. Loftus Scorpio, hi, coming you was. Welcome into the chat, Loftus Scorpio. Paul, hi, hey DB, I hope you're all good. I'm all good, man, how are you? Zach in the loft, Burrell again, ole. He gets a goal today, well, if he comes off the bench. Hopefully, you got to remember, Ronnie didn't start playing until about the third game in. 34 games unbeaten. Can we make it 5? It would be amazing. Honestly, would be amazing. Form has changed, but it'll be a difficult game against Bristol City. Roy Hodgson bringing his informed team into the loft. We've got Robert in chat. Hello. Late is late, Robert. Very funny, but I bet you're happy now with Burrell on the bench. Cuba Ryan. All right, Robert. Everyone loves Robert. Paul, does anyone know why Dunn ain't playing? His knee. He has a knee issue. Has a bit of a knock. Paul, if you want me to be honest with you, go, if you have Instagram or anything like that on social medias, Twitter or anything like that, go and follow QPR Central. He has all the news before anyone on the QPR days. So if you want to go and follow anyone, follow QPR Central. Shout outs to him, doing a cracking job with QPR with his social media. So all for him, so give a W to him. So good to have him back, Burrell. Foley says. Cuba Ryan, he's got a minor knee injury. Yes, Ryan, all good. How's you? Robert, getting into the conversations there. I'm good, mate. Cheers. Glad you're well. Surely Obaku is a flop. We now have 3 fit strikers who are better, Cuba Ryan says. Well, Obaku is bought for the future, mate. He's a youngster. He obviously is being predicted to be another Burrell type of player. And it just shows you what we're trying to bring into the club. If we have him, brilliant. If he goes out on loan, okay. But we need to see him play first before we can judge him. So let's not judge him in that aspect yet. He only costs 500. Can't really be a flop. AB says, yeah, all good. Cheers, mate. Happy to see Burrell back in the squad, Paul. Not really for us. We were supposed to get him in the summer, so as long as he is fit for next season, it's fine. AB says it's because of the price. 500k is a bargain for a player, in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't know much about him, but he does have a similarity to Burrell. So yeah, we'll see what happens with him. At the end of the day, it's good to see. Look, there must be something with the Scarlett guy. I know he's a very decent youngster. I didn't think he'd be ready yet to be on the bench for QPR, but the fact that he's beaten some others onto the bench is quite impressive, you know. So clearly Julian sees something in him. The coaching team sees something in him. So shout outs to him for making the bench. We'll see how he does. But we got Colley and Coney up front today. See how that does, and we go from there. Think Cook. Oh wait, hang on. Really not. AB says not really for us, and we were supposed to get him in the summer. So as long as fitness, yeah, well, I've read that. I think Cook should have started instead of Salter. Robert, I think the reason why Salter's playing is because he wants to. He needs to give him a run out, and you gotta remember he's taller than Cook. And Bristol City, like I said in the preview, they look like they got a lot of height now in that area, and that's what Rodgers is gonna be utilizing the most. So that's probably why Clark Salter is in there to hold the strength up. Steve Cook is not so tall. Remember that. He is only about 6 foot something. I know that people might say it's not. It is still tall, but in my opinion, a good centre back, 6'3", 6'4", absolutely smashing it. Raffo said still a wage bill we could have saved on player that doesn't even kick ball. Well, yeah, there's that, but depending on what his wage is. If he's only on 1k, 2k a week, that's not bad, to be honest, for us. Scarlett must be good if he's getting over Sato. I don't know what's up with Sato, mate. Look, at the end of the day, we know he's not in form. At the end of the day, Sato is not in form. You know, Sato needs to get back on track. And, yeah, I just feel like some of it could be to do with physicality. But he did well for Marty. But we might not be playing him in the right way. I honestly think he plays a lot better in Julian's scenario in a middle scenario. So yeah. AB says I doubt he's costing the club that much, to be honest. That's fair. Paul says happy to see Jake Clark Salter starting. He's fit for a while now. Well, he has been fit, but he's an injury prone. So you know, it's kind of one of them things where you don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. He can't get back on track if he's not on the bench, Ryan says. Okay. Well, kickoff soon. Kickoff is in 3... Well, no, not 3 minutes. 7 minutes, I think that is. Big games today anyway. If anyone's tuning into TNT Sports, you have Arsenal playing at 2:30. Not 2:30. What am I saying 2:30 for? I'm 2:30 at 12:30, my apologies. Sorry. I am losing it a little bit. I am here. But the team news, actually, we haven't gone through the Bristol City team news, have we? So Bristol City, Roy Hodgson, Vitic in goal, Knight, Isle, Borges and Pring at the back with Morsey and Randall in midfield, Sykes, Twine and Bird just behind Jakobsen. They got a good side. There's a very strong side. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I know much about Bird. I know much about Scott Twine. Sykes is brilliant. Jakobsen's good, and Pring is a Knight, a really good wing backs. Vitek is, I think, is he Everton or Man United loaning? I think it's a Man United loaning. So yeah, I have got some food here. So mind. Hope you don't mind. I haven't eaten at all today. I am low on my levels. He can't get back on track if he's not on the bench, Ryan. So yeah, 12:30 he got Jay. Oh, okay, Jay. Shout out to Jay in the chat. Sinclair Armstrong, come on, mate. Sinclair Armstrong is a threat, but he's very greedy. He's a greedy player. Twine is good. Twine is a championship player, mate. He won't ever do it well in the Premiership unless he goes up with Bristol City or a promotion team. But personally, he's one of them players like Ilias Share will just kill the Championship each season. So yeah. Big games, big games. We'll got Coventry as well at 12:30. Well, Foley, I want Devlin for sure. Devlin for Portsmouth, we need a right back, personally. I'm not liking Mbengue on the attack, unless he changes it. But Devlin for sure is someone that I really want to see succeed. And, you know, I personally reckon he might end up going Millwall. I don't know why. I reckon he might go Millwall. But if we get him, happy days. Alright, teams coming out. K7. Oh, I don't know who that is, but thank you for tuning in. DB Nardi is on strike apparently, and Justin Obuku is not ready yet. Said, love score. Okay. Nardi is on strike. Nardi's on strike. What? Don't get me wrong, I understand it. I understand that. Let me switch over to the watch along, people. Alright, there we go. So Ronnie is captain today. That's weird. No, do you know what? It's Harvey. How many accounts, bro? Stop creating accounts, man. Stick to one account so I know who it is. Well, I can understand that. I can understand that. Look, I can see, like I said, I can see Nardi leaving in the summer, you know. I don't think personally he had a great relationship with Julian Stefan and Rennes, but who's hacking you? The only person that's hacking you probably that I can think of is Ryan. What do you that you get hacked? Wow, what the hell? Your favorite player, Robert? Robert put him on strike. Robert put him on strike. Mate, I just generally can't believe we're up at the moment. Jeez. Right, score predictions. Like I said, I think I went 2-0, didn't I? I think I said 2-0. I'm going with 2-0. Robert has just obviously put it in there. Does probably about Nardi think he's a good job. I like Nardi. I love Nardi, to be honest. So yeah. Your favorite player, Robert. And yeah, now you're just okay, whatever, man. Bro. Yeah, I'm not saying nothing, man. Man's an India mafia boss. What we at, bruv? There's no such thing as India mafia boss, bruv. Come on, man. Indian mafia boss. I don't see how that's going to be threatening in any way. I'm saying 2-1. QBR 3-1 Robbins. Okay. Zach, Foley. Good. Going to 2-1 Vale Colley to score. Okay. Paul. I reckon, do you know what? I really would love to see Burrell score. Honestly, I would love to see Burrell score. But personally, I think Kone might get a double today. I reckon Kone might get a double. And I'm going to put money on it. Oh. There we go. There we go. Right, we're kicking off anyway. Looks like we're going straight for the attack. Come on, Rangers. What are we waiting for? 12:30, kick off. Come on, hurry up. Come on, just kick the bloody ball. What are we waiting for? Sky Sports to tell us. There we go. Kieran Morgan hits it back to Joe Walsh. Straight away, he's going for a long ball. Oh, for crying out loud, here we go. We best score from that. And Bengo, what am I saying? Alright, Kieran Morgan on the ball. Let's go back to the chat. 2-1. Majority 2-1s here. Ryan, ooh, okay. A lot of 2-1s there. Ryan, can I have my account back, please? He will make Burrell again holiday. You what? What's up with Dom? Ken Wheeler, welcome to the chat. Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Dom? Smith and Vale scores for QPR. Hulk smash that like button for DB. Foley says, cheers, thank you, man. Robert says knee injury. What was I gonna say? Where's Patrick today? No Patrick today. What's up, DB mate? Hope you're all good. I'm good. Westwell Pete, how are you? What is your score prediction, Pete? Let's hear it. I'm going with a 2-0 win QPR. Kone with a double. I think that's why Robert Robert said what he said. I think Patrick, it's not Pat. It'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning for Patrick, wouldn't it? Canadian time, yeah. All right, Kieran Morgan on the ball now. All right, Ronnie Edwards, the captain today. Very surprised with it, to be honest, but we're passing the ball pretty well here. Varane goes out wide to Amadou and Benge. He gives the ball in. It potentially could have been 1-0 if Varane actually controlled the ball a lot better there. Right, let's try and hit the target. What are we saying? 20 likes, 30 likes today? What are we saying? I think we should go 20. 20 is more realistic. So if we can hit the smash like button, or smash the like button, I should say. It is free. It does push the content out a little more, and it does help the channel. I think we all know how we're going to finish Foley, but I will put a poll out in a bit. Let me finish my food first. Being optimistic and saying 2-0 to the R's. Pete's agreeing with me. No work today, Foley. I'm #9. Burrell is on the bench, yeah. Alright, Bristol City on the ball in the 3rd minute. Alright, it's gone wide. Sykes is pushed up into the area. No rare day off, DB mate, Foley says. Oh, intercepted there by Vale. He's trapped back. Kone, what are you doing? Chase the ball. Don't think we've had a 2-0 win this season. I don't think we've had a clean sheet out much this season, to be honest. Clean sheets rarely happen. Go on, Collie. But they don't have Naki Wells. That's the main thing. Right, Bristol City on the ball. We are live on Twitch as well today. We are. Alright, coding on the ball. Goes long. You know, I think we've seen a breath of fresh air with Paul Smith on that left side. I think we have. And I've said it all season, man. He so plays better on the left, man. He likes to cut in. He scores the majority of goals on the left. It's bloody brilliant to see him playing really well at the moment. Kieran Morgan on form as well, finally. Don't do it. Good play, Kieran. Good play. Varane goes long out wide to Paul Smith. Oh my god, it's just gone over him because it's 5'4", mate. Honestly. Collie has definitely improved with the chances he has got. Really impressed me of late. Listen, Collie has deserved it for a while, man. Come on, Foley. He has deserved it for a while. I think we all can agree with that. I think Collie is an exceptional player. So yeah. It would be good for Walsh to get a clean sheet today. It would be good for bloody Snarly to be on the field as well, mate, Pete. Bob Taylor, welcome to the chat. Thank you for tuning in. He says QPR 1, Bristol City 3. I'm guessing you're a Bristol City fan. Well, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Freddie says Smith better than Chair. Oh god, that is a statement and a half. Damn. I don't know. I can't answer that. I won't answer that, to be honest. It looks like the ground's improved. I don't know if I can answer that, Foley. I'll be honest. I don't know if I can answer that. Chip off the old block. Afternoon, mate. 2-0 to the R's. 100%. I've said this already. I agree. Oh, man. Well, first 5 minutes gone. And not much to really say. Just long balls from both teams. So, yeah. Ronnie Edwards on the ball. Mate, if Arsenal flop this title race, Jesus Christ. Mad, honestly. Absolutely mental. Right, Kone on the ball. Lose it. Oh, no. Yeah, he has lost it. He's lost it indeed. And Bristol City on the attack. I watched the development game yesterday. Isaac had a really good game. Hope he gets some minutes in the last few games of the season. Hopefully, look, I think he's an exciting player. Look, at the end of the day, I think he's good enough to play now. You know, the guy scored against Chelsea in the Europa League, and he played constant Europa League before. Foley says, my reason for that is Chair cuts in from the left. Smith does it too, but scores. I think Chair does it as well, but you got to remember, the reason why Chair can't do it that much anymore is because they know about it. Think about it. When last season, do you know the amount of times that he tried to do it and was almost stopped? So yeah. All right, Ronnie on the ball. Kone, you gotta chase the ball. RWG in the chat. Hi DB, how are you? I'm good, thank you, mate. I'm good. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good one. Bristol City on the ball in the penalty area. Right, Kieran Morgan on the ball. And Bengay on the wing. Drops back, passes it back to Ronnie. It looks like Kieran Morgan is dropping back in a free. Is it Millwall next? I believe so. It is Millwall next, I think. Big game. And it's at the Den, I think. Bob Taylor says, hey, how are you doing? And Bengay. It's blocked. It's going to be a throw into QPR. Harvey Vale whips it in. Oh, just goes over the top. Paul Smith controls it down to Varane. Varane whips it back in there. It's going to no one though. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Millwall away would be a good challenge for Julian. It'd be very interesting because, you know, they're fighting for promotion. So yeah, that makes this result important. Can't see us getting a result against Millwall. A point at best. You know, yeah, Millwall. The thing with Millwall is this, right? I think a lot of people underestimate their manager. You know, he's a proper Neil Warnock type of manager. He is. So yeah, I think Millwall doing great this season, and I feel like a lot of the Premier League's fans that focus on big teams are very surprised of it. I'm not. I'm generally not surprised. If you watch a Championship football, you would see what Millwall are doing in that league, in this league. Yeah. I'm a Bristol City boy. I know, Bob. I know. You want Bristol to win. Alright, Bristol on the ball now. Into the box. It's a good challenge there by Harvey Bale. Blocked by Amadou. Out of the box now. 3-1 Bristol City. Yeah, you said it already, mate. If Kickoff win against Sheffield Wednesday, they get promoted. They deserve it, man. They've been them and Middlesbrough have been just quality this season, man. I'd rather see Millwall in the playoffs than promotion. Hey Dan on Twitch, how are you? They didn't just walk, they ran, bruv. They ran through pretty much everyone. Middlesbrough is 4th, Pete says. It's cause it's getting tight now. The season's getting tight. If I just got back from betting shop to do Grand National. Oh, I forgot about the Grand National. Oh man, I forgot about that. Oh, Bristol City. They get a corner. Oh, I forgot about the Grand National. When is that? I'm gonna have to do it online. I'm gonna have to do it. Ipswich 1-0 up against Norwich. That's good for us. What's your prediction? Bob, my prediction in this game is 2-0 QPR. That's simple. And there he is, Patrick. Welcome in. Good morning from Toronto. I didn't know it was an early game. Well, hopefully you know now. Yeah, as you can see, I know it's what, like 6, 7 in the morning for you. 3 5 p.m. rate. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get everyone. I'm gonna have to get the Sky Bet out. I need to do the Grand National, man. Put a couple of quid on it. Anyone know? I need to look at the horses. Who's on? Anyone know who favorite is for the horse on the Grand National? Hit the like button for DB Loftus. Scorpio says, "Cheers, mate." Ipswich will go up 2-30. Says, that was my prediction. Ipswich, Middlesbrough, and Cov. Who's been the better team? At the moment, it's been even, but I would say Bristol City have had more of the momentum in the attack. So yeah. Joe Walsh, what you doing, mate? Has to be cleared by Varane there. I am Maximus as new favourite now. Okay, I'll have a look at that for sure, Dan. Thank you. $7:45, I just woke up. I bet you ran to the computer or the TV to watch this, man. Panic attack. Chip off the old block says. Each way. Okay. I have to look at this at half time. Right, QBR on the ball anyway. Paul says after a good start, Bristol's definitely on top of the moment. Yeah. Like I said, momentum-wise, they look like they're on the attack more. I would say pretty even in playing style-wise, but attack-wise is more is Bristol City. Paul Smith or Davis getting into the air. Collie, look, our two forwards are not going for that ball. They're not chasing it. Good luck, mate. Make the best team win. My real name is Jordan, Bob says. Okay, fair enough. Is there a reason why Bob Taylor? Kone on a ball. Amadou. Whips it in. Oh my god, his crosses are just awful, man. Mate, his crosses are awful. And then this is why I keep saying about him on the wing back and attack is bad, man. He can't cross a ball, man. Honestly. Cody says you ours. Haha, Bournemouth for winning. Oh, Bournemouth for winning. Oh my god. Do you know what? I don't know about you guys, right? But as a championship guy, you know, obviously we've been in the championship, so obviously I know a lot about the championship. Do you think it's weird that Arsenal fans have obviously they got knocked out by Southampton, but I'm generally not surprised by it. I really ain't. I'm generally not surprised that Southampton beat Arsenal. And you have Arsenal fans that say, "Oh, we should be beating this team." What? Because they're in a lower division than you. Oh, good cross in, battered by Davis. Has to be a corner QPR. My dad named Bob say, okay, fair enough. I got a lot of shit last game for saying that he couldn't cross. I didn't give you shit. I didn't give you shit because I agreed with you. He can't cross it. Amadou and Bengi can't cross to save his life. Whipped him. And it's gonna be retaken. Dan says Arsenal put a slight weaker side out against Southampton. That's why Southampton beat Arsenal. I don't think just that. Honestly, at the end of the day, you should, you know, it's not even about weaker sides or whatever. You know, I just think they underestimated Southampton as well. Listen, I told everyone about that head coach when he come to QPR and beat us the way he did. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna do well at Southampton, and he got recruited and hired as the manager now. Come on, Man City. Bob says. Oh, difficult. It's gonna be a free kick. No, not in here. Oh, okay. Premier League is all about consistently you lose 2 games and you're falling down the table. I just think, I know it sounds weird. I just think the championship is more running, if that makes sense. More running. You know, it's not a fast-paced game, but I feel like Premier League, you just pass a lot. Southampton would be your favourite swim player. I'll be honest, Ipswich are really good, man. I really, I like Jack Clark a lot. He did come to QPR, and you know, I got told a lot when he was at QPR, went in the training ground, he would constantly be called Figo. He plays a lot like Figo. Love that the Irish people are standing up to their government. Do you think the British will stop? I'll be honest, mate. I don't talk about politics. Listen. I'll do it somewhere else than in the stream. I understand why you brought it up, but I'm just not going to talk about politics in here. You know, at the end of the day, I'm not a politician. I don't vote. I don't believe in politics. I think it's all bollocks at the end of the day. So yeah, but yeah, I try to keep that off the stream. If that's possible, mate. Sorry about that. Constantly, you're gonna get a big win today. Pretty sure it'll be 0-0 before halftime. Pete says. Amadou's gone down. More fun. So free kick anyway to QPR. First says Common Rangers. Apparently there's a politics channel on Twitch if anyone's interested in. Dan says on Twitch. Right, gone long by, I don't know who that was actually. It's actually a good ball to Paul Smith. What ball? He's into the area. He's into the box. Go down. It's a penalty. No? Davis on the ball now. To Kone. He's going to fuck it up, watch. He's going to fuck it up. No, he passed it. Jeez. Amdo and Benjay. Varane, do not shoot. Davis. It's going to be a free kick. Wow. Davis. I don't follow politics much nowadays. Last time you played us, you won 2-1. Ashton Gate, did you go? I didn't go, Bob. I didn't go. I tell you what, though. Ashton Gate's usually a hard place to go to, but for the last 2 seasons, this season and last, it's been pretty simple. You know, Paul Smith scored a cracker of a goal at Bristol City last season, and he scored another goal this season with that header. Like Bristol City play it back. Agree fully. If we can get one before half time, if we can get one right now, it's important that we go ahead of the game first in this one. Because for some reason, we're on clock sorted for that. Imagine if Arsenal didn't win any trophies this season. See, and the thing is, I don't want Arsenal to fail. I just want to piss off the fans. That's it. Don's not playing because he has a knock on his knee, Patrick. I only found out this afternoon when QPR Central put it on his Instagram. I didn't even know anything about the only thing I can think of it was either last night it happened or we're on the pitch when they were training today. I bet he panicked when Don obviously went down. It's a long ball to Davis. It's a pathetic cross in as well. A first time cross, absolutely retarded, man. Kept in though. Varane on the ball. Plays it back. That's a good pass. Collie not getting that into the box. 25 minutes gone. And last 10 minutes have been very interesting for QPR. Just the only fault really I would say is we need to basically be confident with more of our passing. And we need to get the ball into the right areas to get this goal. Right now we're looking good. We're looking alright. The pitch is absolutely looking really better than it usually is. I don't know how they've resurrected from the dead from that. Joe Walsh has come out. And he's done well there. Davis on the ball. Crosses it in. Collie touches it down. Oh, he's left it for Kone, and Kone's not done a great job there. Varane to Kieran Morgan. Kieran Morgan shoots, and it just goes wide. It would be really nice to get in the playoffs. Hopefully we can do it this year, Bob says. Patrick says, Spurs in the bottom 3 now. I want them in the championship next season, Patrick says. Hope you don't bring Benny on. To the answer to Spurs, I'll be honest. You know, I like De Zerbi. I think, you know, there's a certain amount of managers and head coaches out there that resemble top-notch head coaches, like the way Pep has been introduced into a tactician and all of that. You know, De Zerbi is one of them managers, head coaches, and I like De Zerbi. I don't want to see him fail. I really want to see him succeed, but I honestly believe Tottenham's reasons of why they are the way they are is because of how they're owned. You know, I get the fact being that what they want to do is make money, produce young talent, this, that, but the problem is you're not going to do anything in the league unless you have people in the league to make a difference. You know, I love Archie Gray. I think Archie Gray is brilliant, but Archie Gray is not a first team Tottenham player right now. He will be a first team Tottenham player in the future, but he's not a first team player now. You know, De Zerbi might be able to help him, but I honestly think it's not, you know, there. Not gonna happen, mate. How shit must you be drawing away? I don't know what that means, mate. Who's drawing away? So most goals by teenagers in the debut Premier League season. Kevin Gallen got 10 in 94-95. They've just pulled that out on TNT. That is incredible. I've just looked at that at the right time. Mr. Kevin Gallen, 10 goals, teenager in the Premier League. Was it 95? Was I say 94, 95? Well, afternoon, DB. Hope you're all well. I'm good, man. How are you? Yellow for Varane again. Robert says I missed that. I'll be honest with you. I'm not surprised, to be honest, seeing him on yellow cards. But Bob, I don't know. Bob, I don't know what that means. How shit must you be drawing away? Are you on about QPR being shit drawing, or Wham? Hope you're well. Oh, Foley getting in there. I think Robert and Patrick and Stan Foley would always know about that stat of Kevin Gallen. Alright, Bristol City on the ball. Alright, we got the QBR shirt back in the chair. I'm surprised we haven't scored yet. Alright, Bristol City on the ball. Alright, come up to the 30-minute mark anyway. Oh, I need a real haircut soon, man. Jeez. Hair's doing my head in. Oh, Kieran Morgan, no! Oh my god, Joe Walsh, you are a lucky guy. Oh my god, Joe. What the hell? I hope no one saw that. Oh my god, that was close. Alright, we're on the counter attack with Paul Smith anyway. Paul Smith on the ball. Cuts it in to Collie. Collie cuts it over. Oh my god, Amadou, keep it in, please. No, oh my god, that is appalling. That is genuinely appalling. I really hope we don't get a lot of hate on here. Kevin Gann's Magic, he wears the magic hat. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Loftus. I remember that one. When he plays at Chelsea, he scores all fucking night. Yeah, I remember that one. Walsh, with the butt fingers there. You know, I'll say this. Joe Walsh is a very I don't know how to say it, to be honest. I don't want to say it in a bad way. Yeah, I like Walsh, I do, but I prefer Nardi, man. I really do. There's certain things that Walsh ain't ready for yet. I get he probably suits the style a lot better with his passing work, footwork, whatever it is. But I genuinely prefer Nardi, man. I really do. Bristol City on the shot. And it's a good block there. Joe Walsh needs to come out here, punches it out, and it's going to be a free kick QPR anyway. Joe Walsh doing terrific there. Will he be our #1 next season? I'm not too sure. Bob says, oh, Coventry City. Oh, what are they drawing? Are they drawing? Joe Walsh is on the par with Joe Lumley. Walsh is having a nightmare, Robert says. Oh man, that's funny. Let me check the scores quickly. 0-0 with Sheffield Wednesday. Jeez. Who scored for Ipswich? Does anyone know? Philogene. Okay. It's gonna be a throw into QPR anyway. Yeah, I prefer Nardi. Walsh makes me nervous on free kicks. I think the thing with Walsh is, like I said, I just don't think he's ready, man. Cheers, Wham. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you guys can follow Wham, hit the like button, smash it out. The target is 20 likes today. It does help the channel, so much love and appreciation for that. And Bamadu's with the long throw into the box, straight to a Bristol player. Has to be a free kick somehow because he dived. Yeah, like I said, I prefer Nardi, to be honest. Nardi for me, you know what, like, since he came in with Marty, I think, you know, like I said, I've not seen a goalkeeper that has impressed me like he has since, I would say, probably Buffon, Cesar at the club. And I don't mean Cesar has impressed me, but we all know what Cesar was like, the world's best keeper, kind of. He was up there with Buffon and Casillas, or whatever you want to call him. So, yeah. Would Spurs still be considered the top 6 team if they go down? Good question. I'm not too sure. Only need 5 more, but we want 15 more for DB. Cheers, Zach. Coventry City are of shit. Or our shit. Have they gone down? Have they gone down 1-0? No, they haven't. I thought that was. One Lee Camp. Oh, Zach, don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's bringing back memories of Lee Camp. Jesus Christ, that was a player and a half. Lee Camp. Paddy Kenny. Yeah, look. Paddy Kenny, Lee Camp, Chris Day, and you know, there's some others there that I really look. Chris Day for me was the first QPR goalkeeper that I watched. You know, Chris Day was pretty incredible, man. Honestly. Ryan says another shit ref. Koenig got yellow carded there. Top 6 in the EFL Championship, yeah. Oh, Arsenal got a penalty. Alright, Bristol City on the ball. Match stats wise, Bristol City have got more shots than us. I think every player needs to be careful. I like oh my god, Paul, you like Reddit Channy. Yeah. It's weird because I think there's 2 keepers, right, that I think had really bad first season, 1 and 2 seasons with us. Reddit Channy, you know, we got, I think he was from Chelsea, and he had a really appalling first half of this first season, right? But then second season he looked a lot better. And then the other one was Carla Keme. Carla Keme was on loan from, I can't remember who it was, but he was shockingly shit. He was. And then all of a sudden, when he was at Wolves, he become this top-notch keeper. It's mad. Chris Day was our goalkeeper. Nick Colkin was our reserves when I first fell in love with Chris Day. Had a howler in the FA Cup round 3. Against Forest, we lost 3-0 and they scored 2 halfways. Oh, wait, hang on. Amadou Mbengue is on the attack here. Plays it back to Vale. Vale on the ball, gives it back to Kieran Morgan. Varane, fucking hell. Paul Smith 1-2-0 with Davis, but it's not going to work. He's going to run it out for a throw in, is he? No, it's going to be a goal kick. Zach Loft, Gyökeres scored for Arsenal on the penalty. Hi, just joined. Are we playing good? Amir says. We're playing all right. Look, we're not playing the best. You know, we're starting to attack a bit more now, but there's still improvements needed in this game. You know, we want to go before halftime. Is it gonna look like it's gonna happen? I doubt it. So scary Arsenal shit. Bob says. Love Phil Parks. Paddy Cat. Yeah. Listen, look. I've got my favourite keepers in the championship completely. You know, Paddy Kenny was a keeper that I've always wanted to see at QPR. I think he's extreme talent. You know, he was not afraid of anything. You know, I remember that Neil Warnock has his favourites, man. He's like Sir Alex Ferguson, man. There's just a certain type of player that someone will bring in. You know, all the way. You know, all the time. You know, Paddy Kenny kind of followed him everywhere. So yeah, Joe Walsh, get up, get that ball. Yes, well done. Yeah, I think Paddy Kenny was different. I also the one keeper that I really there was a couple of keepers that I enjoyed watching. You know, I really enjoyed watching Westwood for Coventry City. Kieran Westwood was really good, and I also remember watching Julian Speroni for Crystal Palace. Tony Roberts and David Seaman. David Seaman is obviously a big legend, I should say. Oh wait, hang on a second. We might have a chance here. Amadou. My dad took penalties against Phil Parks in West London schoolboy comp. Back in the day, right in the loft. He made me into the fan I am today. Still got the newspaper articles and photos from its R's. I generally think I have a book, one of these books of for QPR. Hang on, we'll get back into the thing in a second. Hang on, Paulson flipped it into cars, just gone over the fucking key. Patrick says Walsh will be our #1 next season. Remember, this is his first consistent time playing, but he's young. He makes a few mistakes, but the experience he's getting this season will stand to him. Jan, I don't remember that keeper out well, mate. Foley. Nardi is crap DB. Oh, for God's sake, Patrick. Jesus Christ. Listen, look, man. Everyone has their own opinions on what they like to see as in a keeper. You know, look, Joe Walsh. I've not said he's crap, and this is the problem, right? I think Nardi's okay. Joe Walsh. I think Joe Walsh is okay. Oh, red card. Who got red card? Who got red card? Who got red? Did someone get red card? Look, I don't think Joe Walsh is shit. I haven't said nothing about being shit. I just think Joe Walsh is not ready yet. I feel like he needs a loan spell. He hasn't had a loan spell like what Cooper's having right now. So there's no experience there apart from this season. You know, he's been on the bench and he's been off the bench at the last games of the season and cup games, but that's about it. He's confusing me, this guy. Look, look, a lot of people ain't gonna like Nani, but the thing is, Nani is a good shot stopper. He has amazing reflexes, jumping ability, better than Joe Walsh in my opinion. You know, the only thing Nani really lacks is communication with his centre backs and his wing backs or full backs, and ball control. Every time he touches that ball with his feet, sometimes it can be nervous, but I feel like he's just a better shot stopper when them shots come in. Think I really dislike about Walshy, he made. Oh, hang on. Davis heads into college. Oh, for fuck's sake. Paul Smith chasing it. Cleared away. Varane on the ball. He lost it now. Dislike about Walshy, he makes the goalpost look huge. Can't never reach even mid-top corner, let alone top bins. He just can't reach. Phil Parks is the greatest keeper we've ever had. Phil Parks, Patrick says. I prefer Nadia over Walshy any day, Zach says. Like I said, everyone has their own opinions on it. Look, none of our keepers are shit. I'll tell you that, right? Look, if you want to know about shit keepers, you know, I think the only ones that I could tell you that have been really bad for QPR was Jake. Was it Jake? What's his name? Jake. I can't remember. It was Jake something. There's another one as well. I can't remember what his name was now. I can't remember his name. Jesus Christ. listen, look, at the end of the day, there's times where, you know, a keeper's not going to save every shot, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on Nardi. Best shot stopper we've had for a while, Paul says. Come on, 18, you're 18, your shit, 95-year old granddad. Is Bristol City's number 18 Reese? Come on, 18. Okay. We've had a few, but I want to see Murphy, Mahoney, but Jake Cole, that's what Zach, see Zach, you're on point today, man. Zach's got it, man. Zach's on point today, people. Yeah, Jake Cole was shit, bruv. That was shit, man. Jake Cole, look, how the fuck you get lobbed from fucking 3 yards? Ooh, nearly an own goal there. How you get lobbed in a cup match 3 yards out against Port fucking Vale, was it? Was it Port Vale? It's fucking horrendous, man. Anyone remember Jimmy Smith? Oh, it's whipped in. Oh, the keeper's almost fumbled it. Clocks almost gets a goal there. Great cross from Mbenge, Robert says. I know my stuff all day long, Zach says. Yeah, anyone remember? Even Senny Dieng wasn't bad. Listen, look, Foley. Senny Dieng had a good first season with Mark Warburton. But then, in my opinion, he was shit afterwards, man. Honestly. Senny Dieng looked so uncomfortable at times. You know, he had a very impressive on-loan spell at Doncaster. Came into the club. Mark Warburton liked him, used him. But, you know, when people start saying he's a keeper that looked like David Raya, that's too much, in my opinion. No, not you, the Bristol. Oh, okay. I get confused with what you're saying, mate, to be honest. Really glad we didn't get Dieng back from it. No, listen, man, Zach. I'll be honest. I'm not. But if Senny Dieng came back, I would not be happy, bruv. I'm not a big fan of Senny Dieng. Honestly, Senny Dieng to me had one great season, and then after that wasn't too great. You know. I honestly, there's only one keeper right now that I want at QPR, and that is a Stoke keeper. Honestly, you know, for me, a goalkeeper, one has to be tall, two has to have really good diving techniques, has to get to top bin shots. So yeah. Scored as a goalkeeper for a draw in Sunderland, which was prime. Yeah, let's look. Scoring a goal is sick, you know. Don't get me wrong, a goal, but there's other keepers that have done it, you know. Ademola Benhoek, I think that's how you spell it. Was pretty crap. I can't remember. In Bristol River is a fucking. You mean Bristol Rovers are losing 2-0. Bristol City have taken control of possession just by a little bit. Nearly half time. 2 minutes to go. First out of time. Zach, I remember that goal. Listen, it was a great goal. It was a great header, to be honest, from Senny Dieng, but I just still think he wasn't the best keeper that I've seen at QPR. You know, if you're gonna tell me that one keeper, like I said, the one keeper that I want is Scott Twine is playing, mate. Scott Twine is playing. I honestly, just one keeper I would like to see at QPR is that is the actually, you know what, I say two actually. I like the Sunderland keeper that's not getting game time. Patterson, and I also like to see that Stoke City keeper. Bristol City goalkeeper, unbelievable. What, Vitek? He's alright, but he's on loan from United, isn't he? Oh, Bristol City are in here. Oh my god, is it a goal? Joe Walsh has done really well there. Well done, Joe Walsh. Oh my god, Joe Walsh, well done. Twines are good. Right, who's Twines? Are we on about? Are we on about Scott Twines? The guy that's playing right now, Scott. Good work, Walsh. Down boy says. I mean, let me see what you like. Scott Twine. It's Scott Twine, not Twines. It's people saying Twines. It's confusing me. If you mean Twine. 1 minute at a time. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother freaking changing it. Honestly, 1 minute, you know. Nothing's happened really, to be honest. This might end up being a 0-0 draw. I'll be honest with you guys. It might be a 0-0 draw. Alright, Amadou. Is it going to be a corner? No, it's going to be a flipping end of first half. That's what it is. Half time, Pete says. Just blow the whistle, ref. Imagine Joe Walsh getting lobbed from there. Alright, that's it, half time. What a disappointing first half. Oh, give me a second, people. I don't know why, but I'm yawning. Where is it? Are we kidding? Are we really doing this today right now, bro? Come on. Right, there we go. Oh man, I need a stretch. Oh right. So yeah, 2-0. What am I saying? 2-0. Right, QPR go into halftime 0-0. What the comments saying? Got to give Walsh credit. There easily could have been a goal. 100% Paul. That's why I gave him credit. Credit due where what he usually doesn't do. Burrell's on the bench, no way, 0-0. Boring half from a Rangers perspective, I agree. Bob says yes, he is, but I've met him. He said he's gonna sign into 2-year contract. What? Vitic actually told you that? I'm sure that's not allowed. Yeah, this game has a Burrell goal written all over it. Foley says. City decent with Mr. Barn out, but we will do something in the next 45, boys. Come on, you ours. Listen, look, today's game right now, obviously afternoon kickoff, Sky Sports curse, as I call it, as everyone else should know what it is. You know, if you have been a QPR fan and watched QPR, we call it the Sky Sports curse whenever we're on Sky. But yeah, personally, this game has not been great. There's been chances in the sense of attacks. No, not really any goal threats. Paul Smith, the long balls have been a real issue. They've been going over Paul Smith's head constantly. Joe Walsh has actually really done really well today. Already, I would say. Apart from one or two little nervous little stamp outs, you know. But it's been an even game, I reckon. Bristol City have been on the attack. QPR have been on the attack. So yeah, I would say a lot of work needs to go into that second half. I don't know exactly if he's going to make any subs. If he is, it's probably going to end up being either a midfielder or an attacker. I don't see a defender coming off unless Amadou... He's not impressed with Amadou. But what I would personally say is Amadou can't cross a ball. I've been saying it all season. He can't cross, but he can score goals because he has a good shot in him. Harvey says, sorry, I went to the shop. Loftus says, got a bit of an on the bill about the game in a minute. What's that mean? Oh, Loftus. I got a bit of an got a bit on the beach feel about this game. I don't understand what that means. Yeah, we're on about Scott Twine. Look. Scott Twine's incredible. If we're on about Scott Twine, he's an incredible player, man. Honestly, he reminds me. Listen, each season you're always gonna have someone that comes into the championship that impresses you. You know, in my opinion, you're always gonna have a James Maddison. You're always gonna have an Adel Taarabt. You're always gonna have a standout player. You know, I'm not comparing James Maddison and Taarabt together, but you know, it's always that one midfielder that shines in the championship. You know. And for me, this season, the biggest star in the midfield is probably Radani. You know, Radani's done a really incredible job for Coventry this season, you know, under Frank Lampard. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely a stronger looking bench to choose from. I beg we maximise those subs through 55 minutes till the 65th minute and get a goal in before we play for a draw. Well, listen... I don't know what's going to happen with the subs, but I do know this, and it's basically that we need to be more attacking in the sense of our strikers need to be more on point. Collie and Coney haven't done well today, I'll be honest. They've not been really chasing the ball that much, so a lot of work needs to go in for them. What rubbish, Amadou is a great attacking right back. He is one of the QBR's Right, okay. Oh, man. No, no, no. Right, okay. Listen, look. Look. Amadou Mbengue is an incredible defender. A very incredible defender. And he's a very good person on the attack. But he is shit at crossing balls. If you're going to be a right back on attack, you cannot cross balls. There's no point of you being up there. I love Amadou Mbengue, I really do, but he can't cross to save his life. He really can't. He can shoot, he can score, but he can't cross. And in my opinion, he can't be at high right back. In my opinion, if it was me, I would shift Amadou, when we attack, I would shift Amadou into the middle and push Kieran Morgan or whoever's in that centre mid onto that wing. Because he can't cross a ball. And that's how he scored against Leicester. It was a great goal. But it's because he thunderstriked it, you know? End of season, nothing to play for. Like the players are on the beach. Oh, okay. Bristol City CEO Charlie, I've met him as well. I've met everyone from Bristol City, and he told me as well. It depends because my dad used to play for Bristol City. Who's your dad, Bob? I'm guessing Taylor. Taylor rings a bell, to be honest. Heidi, we just got in. Seconds like I have not missed much. Let's go for a second half. Lord Loftus, well, not much has really happened, to be honest. It's been a very even game. Very more attacking on the Bristol sense, but yeah. Collie and Coney don't play well together. They don't like each other. What on earth do you say that for? He crossed and scored against Leicester to be fucked. But the thing is, I don't look when I say crossing, right? Right, okay. I put it in perspective like this, right? If you're watching the game right now, okay, Amadou Mbengue, when he crosses, right, he doesn't look for a target. He just powers it a lot. And it's not been working. And the thing is, the reason why he scored against that goal is pretty much simple. Because of power. You know, it was a very good chance, or whether it was a shot or a cross, it went in at the end of the day. But realistically, if he's crossing the ball, and most of his crosses are bad. Listen, everyone knows I love Amadou Mbengue. I think he's a great defender. I think he reminds me a lot of some other defenders. But the fact is he can't cross, and it's that simple. You know, that's how I see it. I'm not saying he's shit at attack. I'm just saying he's shit at crossing. That's all I've said. It's shit at crossing. And if you can't cross, you shouldn't be on the wing, in my opinion. He skies every cross. He powers into the box except for the goal he scored against Leicester, which was a failed cross. IDBH says, do you think Julia will play Burrell for 20 minutes? He probably will. Hopefully he will. H, yeah, definitely. Listen, we need him on. Like, obviously, we want to see him play. 100%, but it will probably come off for Collie, if anything. Thank you for H for that. I agree with you. He does need to play centre back. If Leicester City get the drop, I want to sign Stefan Mavididi. If we have, for mate. Oh, we ain't getting Mavididi, mate. Do you know how much he's worth? Cheers, Bob Taylor. Thank you. Pete, mate, he's worth at least about 10 million, bro. Mavididi is a top player. This guy came from a club that played European football, man. Come on. Listen, we ain't getting Mavididi. He's 10 mil on the dot. Like, maybe a bit more. But Mavididi is not coming to QPR. We're not going to be able to afford him, you know. And this is what, you know, we'll probably get more into this at the end of the season, where we obviously do a bit more. Because when it comes down to signings and stuff like that, or player-wise, whatever, I would rather get you guys on a podcast, like one of you or whatever, to kind of just talk about that, because it's interesting. Obviously, we want to grow now. Officially, we need to grow this channel, man. We really do. It's technically just gone all football. It has. So yeah, I need to go. I need to message Mark Sykes. Fair enough, Bob. You go do that, and you see what you can do to get this win. Zach says, Pete, that's a shout and a half. This will end 0-0 unless Burrell scores in the 90th minute. Listen, I like Mavididi, but I don't see him coming at QPR. Yeah, I would rather Fatawu, but we don't get him too expensive. Same amount. Bob leaves the 3 points in Loftus Road. Bye, mate. Zag, winding him up. Listen, look, if we're gonna talk about player wise, right now, I would say the only. I only want to see areas of the team that need to improve, and that is definitely right back scenario. Left back scenario, likely chances are we need another midfielder, especially if Sandfield does leave. And we need another, I would say, maybe attacking midfielder. David says, who plays number 9 next season? Burrell, 100%. Burrell, 110%. Listen, look, I'm telling you right now, Burrell's top goal. If Burrell stays fit, he's top goal scorer next season. He's top goal scorer next season. If Burrell and Kone are both playing together next season, whoever he plays with, Burrell top goal scorer next season. I honestly believe he will be top goal scorer next season if he stays at the club. He has impressed me so much this season, and everyone knows at the start of the season how much hate he got from me. So yeah, left back midfielder and a striker. I don't think we need a striker, Robert. I'll be honest. We have enough strikers. I know you want Kone gone and all of that, but listen, Burrell, no doubt, number 9, and Kone just behind, and Chair on either side. Kone and go from there. No, mate, working 3 points. Top scorer in the league. Yeah, I think Burrell gets top goal scorer in the league. I reckon he gets Golden Boot next season. I very rarely predict that. I very rarely say this, but I honestly, there's something about him that I don't know what it is, but for some reason, he just seems like a player that is going somewhere. Listen, I like Kone. I really do. I've not said he's shit one bit. But Kone, the thing with Kone, he can't play as. If we want Kone to score goals, right, we need him on his own up front, and we need a Chair to play behind him. That's how he scores his goals. Queens Park Rangers, they barely done anything. We got our chances, and eventually we were taken. I adore Burrell. Zach says, Burrell scored some crucial goals this season. Which 2 centre backs start if all 3 are fit? Well, I'll tell you this, David. I reckon 2 centre backs will be leaving at the end of the season from QPR. But I honestly think Jimmy Dunn and Ronnie Edwards takes the stand next season. I honestly believe it. Unless something is gone. Dunn and Edwards, really. Listen, look, at the end of the day, you know, I honestly think Dunn and Edwards are a really good partnership. I think Edwards is great, and I think Dunn is great. If Dunn plays right back, but that's up to Julian. You know, and Benge, in my opinion, he's just going to play him right back. In my opinion, I'd rather see Jimmy Dunn on the right with Mbenge and Edwards in the middle. Burrell is key next season, Lord Loftus says. 100% I agree. I think he gets Golden Boot. I really do. I think even Robert agrees with me. I think Robert can agree with me that Burrell will get Golden Boot next season. Listen, if Tottenham do get relegated, whatever, they got to sell majority of their squad. They really do. You really think they're going to survive on 100 grand players in the Championship? Burrell's key next season. Right, looks like everyone's kind of... Defenders are going to shit themselves if they see Burrell come on with 10 minutes left. Man is fast. Mate, the guy's a machine, bruv. Listen, look, one of my best mates, his brothers, right? So when we was in school, right? Bit of a weird story. I know it's going off topic, but what it is this. So, I don't know if anyone focuses on like fast players or whatever, but my best mate from school, his brother was one of the fastest people. I don't know if it was in the country or in the world. I'm not too sure. I think it's in the country, but I went to my mate. I said, listen, you need to check this Burrell out. I honestly think he could be faster than your brother. Honestly. So shout out to Jay. Jay's been in the chat today. Shout out to Jay. But his brother is honestly fucking pacey as fuck, bruv. Honestly. Oh my god. Dude, the guy can run, bruv. Honestly. Burrell, same thing. It's crazy, man. Burrell deserves the 9 next season, and Kone with not as much pace just behind him, I think. Kone can score and arrive in possible rebounds across the box pass to Zach says, although Kone still needs major fitness upgrades. Hatred will call me stupid, but I believe if that Burrell played this whole season, he would not be here next season. A Prem team would have snapped him up. I'll be honest, I don't think a Prem team is interested in him. I'll be honest. Oh shit, the camera's gone dead. Oh, why does the camera do that? There we go. Sorry, people. I don't know what happened there. Right, we're getting the second half underway, though. Alright, Bristol City to kick off. We're shooting down the loft end. Let's get this kickoff started. No substitutions have happened yet. Cheers, people, for letting me know on that one as well. Colley's running onto the pitch a bit late. I think Kevin Betsy was talking to him. That could have been worrying. Right, kicked off, second half. Bristol City play back to the keeper. Alright, let's have a look what we got here in the chat. Hi, yeah. H, yeah, possible he got a golden boot. 2-0 Norwich get battered everywhere they go. Well, Norwich losing. Who Norwich playing? Ipswich 2-0. Okay. I reckon this is gonna be a 0-0 right now, I think. So yeah. But look, at the end of the day, all we could do is wait for next season. See what Burrell does and go from there. You know, good Norwich losing, we can take their place on the table. But if we can get a goal, 100% for sure. Bristol City, how are you? Bristol City Robbins, good to see you in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. How are you? Hopefully having a good day. Hopefully a better second half from us. Yeah, 100%, I agree with that. Paul, 100%. Bob says, Mark Sykes, you will give me a shirt. I was gonna get me a Queen's Park Rangers shirt by one of your strikers. We 11th as it stands. Freddie says, come on, you ask. We're 11th because obviously a point and we're playing at lunch break. So yeah, well, Safari's gone 1.5. Here we go. Betting odds. Here we go. Right, long ball by Bristol City anyway. Listen, if we don't win, that shirt is on there. That shirt is on there. We gotta be winning. That's gotta be beating Sky Sports fucking Sky Sports purse, man, honestly. The shirt is on there. Right, Jay Clark saw on the ball. Ryan Colley. Ronnie Edwards pushing up. Out wide to Amadou. Harvey Vale, who's been very quiet today, to be honest. Not much to really say. Varane, sorry, on the ball. Back out wide to Amadou and Benge. He crosses it in. It's actually a appalling cross. Yeah, again, another appalling cross, like I keep saying. Oh, bad. My nose. The shirt has to. It has. Bruv, it's been working. We haven't taken off. It's been working. Come on. Stopwatch. Stopwatch. I don't know. Sanfield hooked at half time. What do you mean hooked at half time? Do you mean subbed? Or Mbege needs to sort it out? Ryan says, cover your R's. Robert says, getting closer. Paul's. Do you think Mbenge works on his crossing and training? I don't know, Paul. I'll be honest, I don't know. I would love. Listen, I would love QPR to invite me into their training ground and just have a look around and have conversations with the players and see their training. But oh, it's subbed on or off, David? Mate, I'll be honest, man. Mbenge is just just a lovely guy, man. Honestly, Hulk smash that like button. Foley says he subbed off. Oh my god, jeez, Kone fell over. Is Kone limping right now? I don't know. Subbed off. That's not good, man. Sanfield getting subbed off is not good. Right. Good header there by Jake Clark Salter. And cleared away by Vale. Colley Chasing it, he's been held back. It's got to be a free kick QPR. Oh, man. Come on, boys. We got to get a goal. Let's make it 5 unbeaten. 5 wins on the trot would have been better, but that's not happening because of last week. I don't know what that means, Antonio. Sorry, mate. Yogo. Yeah, I don't know what that means. We should sell Samfield next season, Foley says. Jeez. I don't know, man. I think, listen, look, he clearly ain't getting game time with Julian. I don't think he's a Julian player. Oh, Collie. I like that by Collie. Collie's literally just gone to grab the ball to put it on. Oh, Frank Coventry's been sent off. Field has gone and dug Norwich from 17th to 9th. He's done his job now, bringing back, Zach says. Listen, look, I just don't think Sam Field is a Julian player. I think personally, Julian, I think Julian likes a certain type of midfielder. I don't think Sam Field's it. You know, he hasn't really been playing for QPR this season. So, yeah. If it changes next season, happy days, but... yeah, I think personally we bring in a different number 8, I think. You know, I think the funny thing, the transfer window is going to be all about Julian this summer, whether that is he brings in players or not, and whether it brings in his players or not. So yeah, no further. Pete just gave Bob a red card. Bristol City on the ball. 50 minutes gone already. Twine shoots. It's gonna... I thought it went in. Joe Walsh saves it. I honestly thought that went in. Jeez. Was that Twine? Yeah, it was Twine. See, that's what I'm saying. Twine is dangerous with his long shots. What? It's a good save to get low, but it's a good shot. It's a difficult shot to save. It was Paul. It's a good save. Alright, Bristol City take a corner. Good hands by Joe Walsh there. And is he going to panic or what? He's hoofed it out quickly to Paul Smith, who's on the right, who gets the ball. He's gone down. He's going to free kick QPR. Cardiff almost back in the champ. But we are playing Lincoln next season. Wow, 65 years since they come to the championship. Well, it's all about Alfie Lloyd at the moment. Whether he's going to go there or stay or what, I don't know. So, yeah. Right, Paul Smith on the ball. Common Reds. I'm guessing he means Bristol City on red. Alright, Paul Smith to take the free kick. Robert says common URs. Paul Smith whips it in. Headed by Ronnie. Kieran Morgan's there. Kieran Morgan, what are you doing? Kieran Morgan trying to get a corner and push the ball out. Oh man. With the right few additions next season, I think we can shine. We have the best group of forwards players that we have had in ages. I agree with you, Lord Loftus. I agree with you 110%, man. I know a lot of people might not agree with you, but I really do agree. You know, they're not the world's best, but they're talented, good young strikers, in my opinion. And then Robert will say, "Are you off your knocker, mate? Have you seen Kone? He's shit." Definitely the team have gelled up next season. Will definitely be interesting watch. Oh man. Agreed. Varane doing well there. Collie, what can he do with it? Turn him, turn him, turn him! Oh my god. He's been fouled. Coney. What? Hang on. Bristol City on the attack here, and Benge wins the ball back, and Vale now. And goes long for Amadou. Amadou's on the right wing here. Crosses it. It's a bad cross again. I want to win this game. Damn, after pressing off M1-1, I thought we would have been kicked up a gear by JS. Listen, look, I knew Bristol City was going to be a bit of a challenge, you know, since Roy Hodgson came in. You know, Roy Hodgson is a good manager. He's a good head coach. You know, look at the achievements he's had. But personally, I would say, you know, we're lacking something today. I'll tell you that. We're lacking something. Right, so there's no free kick to QPR. It's actually a dive from Mbenge. Arsenal making some subs. Eze coming on. Yellow card to Amadou Mbenge. Looks like he'll be subbed. Looks like Amadou Mbenge should be subbed soon. Well, Amadou is kind of guard up there. This ref is a joke, Robert says. Amadou yellow card. I know. Right, we're on the ball. That's got to be a free kick QPR. Played advantage. Kone on the ball. This is just ridiculous now. Ref, come on now. Right, Bristol on the ball. I think Amadou will be taken off soon. We are bad today, RW says. Kone is so slow. I've never said he's pacey. Never said he's pacey. He's more of a deep line forward, I reckon. He likes to hold up the ball. Oh, my neck. Jeez. Alright. Coming up to 60 minutes. Is it time for Poku to come on? Is it time for Burrell to see him back on the pitch? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. Bring Burrell on now. Foley says, at least you see. At last you see. Listen, I've never... Look, this is the thing. I've never said he's pacey. I've just said he's a very good striker. I just think you play him in a different way. That's it. I've never said... Have I ever... Look, so correct me if I'm wrong, but have I said Kone's ever pacey? I said Colley's pacey. I've never really said Kone's pacey. He's got strength, Kone, but he's just not a pacey guy. We're going to win the Premier League. Oh, for God's sake. Just hope we have a better preseason next season. Look, the preseason thing was a... You got to remember, Julian came in, a couple of days before preseason. So, yeah. He can shoot, but that's it. Yeah, that's what you need from a striker, innit? To shoot. He's having a go at Amadou and Benguias. Is he going to send Amadou off here? Amadou's not happy because he's scarred on the face. And he's been booked yellow card for it. It's going to mean, I guess, Burrell comes on and scores his 90th minute. I think Burrell is going to come off in a minute. Burrell's looking like he could get sent off. What is this ref doing, man? Oh, okay, he's told Burrell to go to the side of the pitch. Burrell looks like he's uncomfortable here. He looks really uncomfortable. He looks really uncomfortable, Burrell does. He's asking, Julian's shouting at him, seeing what's up with him. It's about positioning and look at Helgson. Bruv, this is what, look, Zach, this is what I mean, bruv. Look, Helgson was slow as fuck, but he's fucking amazing striker. He was like Pookie, bruv. Oh, Paul Smith in the box. To Collie. Crosses it in. No one in there. Paul Smith shoots. Oh, it's over the fucking bar. For God's sake, Paul Smith. Come on. On target next time. Come on. Mate, Foley, man. The refs have been really shit in the championship completely, bruv. Honestly. Nearly. I think Amadou comes on the pitch now. We are Bristol City. We sing on our own. Mate, Helgson was one of our best strikers, man. Is Burrell on, Zach says. Not yet, mate. Not yet. I don't think he'll come on till at least 75, 80 minutes. If he does come on. Would be great to see him come on. Alright, Bristol City on the ball. Ronnie Edwards intercepts it really well there. Varane. Something's got to happen because we're not exactly making any progress here right now. Right, Julian, Jake Clark Soul. I keep getting wrong here. Harvey Vale goes long. Is it a good ball? It is a good ball to Davis on the wing. Alright, back to Paul Smith. He sees Kieran Morgan. Kieran Morgan out wide. It's not a great pass. Kieran Morgan to Amadou. Got to be doing better than that. This can't be another draw. He needs to jump in, Zach. Preston North End was bad enough. To be honest, Preston North End was an away game, so I'm not really fussed about that, to be honest. If he is fit for the bench, he is fit to play. Just get him on. Yeah, but do we want to see him injured? That's the question. If he comes on and gets injured again, it's not going to look great. So, yeah. Bristol City on the ball. And good. Oh, my God. Paul Smith's just giving it to Harvey Vale, so he's giving it away. Paul Smith's on the ball now. On the run. He's taking it a bit too far, has he? Yeah, but he's got it out of our area. That's the main thing. Oh, the fucking camera. The fucking camera keeps doing this shit. It's coming back on, people. Don't worry. It's a foul to Bristol City. It'll come back on. It'll come back on. There we go. If he's fit for the bench, he is fit to play. Just get him on. Screen blank again. Don't worry, Frodie. I got it sorted. Don't worry, man. I don't know why it keeps doing it. I don't know. I've got to find out why it keeps doing it. Bob Taylor, your support is shit. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Why do I feel like Harvey is trolling? Your horse is shit. It's fucking shit. I don't know, Bob. What are you going on about, mate? What are you going on about? I think we need to bring Poku on. Whipped in. Kone! Oh, what was that, man? Come on, we got a header at better than that. That's where Robert says he's shit. Alright, Ronnie, get rid of it. Alright, Bristol City on the ball. Coney, great. Sarcasm there by Robert. Oh my God. Seriously, look, honestly, man. That can fuck right off right now. Good interception there by Jake Clark Salter. It's going to be a corner to Bristol City. Almost 65 minutes. It's been a bit of a letdown. I'm not going to lie to you, people. It's been okay here and there. But we've got to be doing better than this, man. Surely. Alright, Bristol take the corner short and quick. Whipped in. Headed by Mbenge. Straight out to number 4. And it's gone into the box. And it's cleared by Jake Clark Salter again. Bristol City. And it's going to go for a throw into QPR. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. He says, I still hope Burrell can make a difference if Julian Stefan is smart enough to put him on. Anyone surprised Jake is still on? I'm very surprised, Paul, to be honest. Bristol City will nick this if we are not careful, Robert says. Well, they are pushing. I tell you what, they are pushing. They are pushing. Take off Collie for Burrell. Jeez, damn. I'll take off Coney right now, to be honest. But yeah. We'll see what happens. So it looks like subs are gonna be being made. You need to bring singing loud, going crazy like crazy Bristol City fans. I genuinely don't know what you're on about, Bob. It looks like QPR are gonna be bringing on a sub in a second. Burrell coming on. I don't know if it's Burrell, Ryan. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. Jake Clark sort of doing well there to get a challenge in. Bristol City on the ball. Sinclair Armstrong, Bob says. Listen, I don't know. Vayu on the ball now, getting past his player. Doing really well there. Through ball to Collie. Collie, what can he do with it here? It's a free kick QPR, surely. It's got to be, yeah. Yellow card. Collie's done well there. This could be the last chance for Collie. It's a good position for a free kick as well. I don't know what sub it was. I know your name's Jordan. You said already. Armstrong, another don. Oh god, here we go. Is that who come on? Sinclair Armstrong. Alright, Paul Smith and Harvey Bell talking about the free kick. Yorker is offside. I like Kone, but I would take him off, which will please Robert. Lord says. Robert says, come on, you ours. Alright. Who's going to take this free kick? It looks like it might go to Kieran Morgan. He's in a good position. Oh, it's going to be a corner. Good header there by Bristol City. Thanks for giving us Armstrong. He's been really good for us. He's a good striker. He's a good player. The only problem is he wasn't in Marty Fuentes' plans. That was the problem. We all wanted to keep him, but he just wasn't in Marty Fuentes' plans. And the fact that we got 2 mil for him, well fucking done to us. Alright, it's going to be another corner. It's not your fault. It's not my fault your team's shit. I don't know who's what are you trolling us now? Jesus Christ. No one has accused anyone's fault for the, yeah, I'm not gonna get involved in it. I'm not getting involved in it. I'm staying out of it. I you know what, I'll let Foley deal with you. I'll let Foley deal with you. Alright, Burrell is coming on and Daniel Benny. Alright, come on. Collie is coming off for Burrell. Collie's not even applauding. Jeez, that's not good. Oh, now he's applauding. Is Armstrong actually alright for you? With us, ref kip. Yep, here comes Burrell, the machine. A big cheer for him coming on. Good to see Burrell back. We've missed him badly, honestly bad. We've really missed him, man. Honestly, it's good to see him back on the pitch. And Harvey, Kone's coming off as well for Daniel Benny. Jeez, all right, we might see something here then. Kone's off. Has the fucking camera gone off again? Jesus Christ. Daniel Benny and Burrell. Julian is scared to take Kone. Julian is scared to take Kone's off, mate, Robert. Kone's off. Daniel Benny's on. Could bring George Sinclair. Wow, Robert says, wow, Kone off as well. Damn, I'm surprised Kone came off. He wants to see, he doesn't see the forwards doing anything, probably. Yeah, I think Collie and Coney are not really happy, to be honest. Let's see what if Brel comes. If Brel scores, damn, that's gonna be that the whole Loftus Roads. Why are you a fan? So what are you? Are you at the game? Please let me know if you're at the game, because I'm watching the game and I can hear our fans loud and clearly. I like this substitution. Burrell's chasing it and Daniel Benny. This looks fresh. Do you live under a bridge? Foley. Oh man. Right, here we go. Amadou on the ball now, running down the wing. And he's lost the ball. As we are thrown to QPR. Burrell to be the hero today. Just got really good fan. Everyone, listen, look, everyone's got a good fan base. Jesus Christ. Oh, that was almost a mistake by their keeper, Vitek. Daniel Benny flicks it on. Offside, Burrell. Fun base, you mean fan, Bob? Does anyone think it's Harvey? Harvey's in disguise right now. He should have left Collie on, Robert says. Mate, we've had some crazy trolls, bro. Bob's crying. Why are you crying? Come on, cheer up, man. Cheer up. Alright, Davis on the ball. Alright, 70 minutes. No Poku yet. Just Daniel Benny and Burrell. I guess he sees that our wingers are doing well. Alright, Ronnie Edwards on the ball now. Nah, bro, I'm here, bro. Harvey says. I think 1 goal from Bristol City. 4 says. Amadou and Bengay shoots! Oh, it's blocked by Bristol City. And Bengay, just be careful, you're on the yellow. Please be very careful. Daniel Benny. We're looking a lot more energetic right now. Ronnie on the ball. Gives it to Clark Salter. Varane on the ball now. Holds up the ball. Ronnie Edwards. Kieran Morgan. Give me a sec. I'll read that comment in a second. Give me 1 second because we're on the attack here. Amadou's whipped it in. It's gone straight to Paul Smith on the other side. Oh my god. Davis on the ball. Davis goes into Burrell. Burrell! He's been held off. Unlucky, Burrell. Unlucky. Unlucky. Hi, Dewey. How are you? Sorry I'm late. I had a game. How are we playing? Well, good to see you, Eleanor. Thanks for tuning in. Eleanor, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully your day's been good. We've not been great, I'll be honest, today. We've not been great. Bob says, grab your fucking beer and smash shit on the Queen's Park Rangers. I just generally don't know where you come out with these quotes from. Claire Armstrong, you know you players, Bob. Claire, it's Sinclair, isn't it? Camera, again, Jesus Christ. What is going on with this camera today? Camera's on fucking steroids or something. Yes, Burrell was playing Eleanor. Yeah, it's come back. He's come back. I don't know why it keeps going. We've only got, what, 20 minutes anyway. Here he goes. Here he goes. Davis. And he fucked it up. Why don't you just give it to Benny? So free kick QPR anyway in a good position. Come on, man. If we get Burrell to score. Ah, man. Foley, what you been selling him? Foley's been giving Bob his funny facts. Snap is right. I think I'm not gonna say it. I'll let Foley deal with you. I'm not saying like. I'm not saying like. Foley and Ryan can deal with you. I'll let Ryan deal with you. Oh man. Oh man. Alright. Harvey Bell, Paul Smith to take. Who is it? Oh my god, what is it going on, man? It's Sheffield United all over again. Oh man. Harvey Vale has just hit the fucking wall. Come on, boys. Come on. Out wide. Well played. Davis. Paul Smith. Do something with it, Paul. Go on, Paul. Go on. Go on. Oh, he's fucked that up. He's fucked it up. He's fucked it up. He's fucked it up. Oh, he's done. Oh, he's out of it. He's out of it. He's crossed it in. Oh, my God. There's people in there. Vale. Oh, it's a bad touch. Well done. Oh, what are you two doing? Amadou and Varane. What are you two doing? That's a free kick, Bristol City. We've got a point. I'm going to go crazy. Oh, my God. Zach. Dude. Oh, dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh man. It's like Bombaclat all over again. Yeah, point on my boots as you get kicked out of chat. No mate, I live. Oh, for God's sake, here we go again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Flipping neck. Oh man. Boar says yes. Poku's on. Taking Benge off. Pete says you're at the game. Fair enough. Bournemouth scored. 2-1 Bournemouth. Right, who did Poku come on for? Morgan. Morgan come off. We've gone all attack. We've gone all out attack now. Get Mark's shirt on. Bob on his phone at the game. What a fan, mate. You can't afford £50. But do you know the best thing about this? Wait, oh, it's a shit pass by Amadou. Bob not at the game. He's sitting on his computer in a dark room. Oh man, do you know the best part is I don't need to say shit, bruv. I can stay quiet because I know there's probably 3 or 4 people in this chat that I can sort it out. So I'm not fussed, man. Julian wants the 3 points. Of course he wants the 3 points. Burrell's back. He wants Burrell to. He's got his golden boy back. Arsenal making some serious subs there. Technically, Bristol City have been all over us at the moment. I feel like Arsenal fan Bodie knows sack. That wasn't Amadou, it was Luke. Huh? Oh, was it Luke? Do we have a well? DB knows. Bruv, I don't need to say anything. I got about 3 or 4 people in this chat that can sort it out. Look, at the end of the day, I'm starting to think maybe to make some people moderators. So yeah, yeah. I don't need to say anything. I can keep silent about it. I'm not bothered. Even, do you know what? Even I think Pete gets annoyed sometimes, and he'll get involved. All right, whipped in. All right, Julian, not Julian, Joe Walsh. Sorry. All right, Amadou on the ball. Oh, for God's sake. I know, Lord. I know. Jesus Christ. It's funny as hell. I love it. I fucking find it hysterical, man. But, you know. You always get one sometimes. Yeah. It's crazy, honestly. Come on, you Ronnie Edwards threw ball to Daniel Benny into the box. And it's going to be a QBR throw in the final third. Oh, it's fucking hilarious. Don't forget to hit the like button, people. Have we hit our achievement today? I don't know. Yes, we have 21 likes. If we can hit 30, much even better. It doesn't cost you a thing. It is free. So please, it does help the channel. Hit that like button. There's no life in this game at all. I agree with you, RWG. There's literally just some cheers for substitutions. And that's it, really. Bristol City, bro, win. DC Sports Guide says. I think it's going to be a 0-0. I'll be honest, I think it's going to be a 0-0. If we win, it's probably going to be a late goal from someone. But you can listen, look, I'm not going to fault him. At the end of the day, you can see he wants to go for the win because of the players that he's brought on. Where is Sinclair on? Is Sinclair Armstrong on? What a name. Nut Job Bob. See? I told you. See, look, I'm not even... Look. This is how much I know my community, honestly. Oh, man. It's fucking hilarious, man. I'm waiting for Robert to get involved. That's one person you don't want to piss off is Robert. If you piss off Robert, you know you're fucked. Oh, it's a good ball. It's a good ball. Oh, Paul Smith. Come on. Come on, my friend. You're better than that. I know, do you want some? Oh, for God's sake. Here we go. Fucking Wildstone Raider now. Jesus Christ. Ugh, Jesus Christ. This is a good ball by... Who that was, actually? I can't. Come on, Bournemouth. I'm fucking drunk. Oh, my God. You do realise it's what? Fucking 2 in the afternoon. What on earth is going on? Somewhat magic beans. Bob collects Barbie. Oh man, you lot are funny. Right, Varane goes long anyway to Amud. Oh, it's gonna go out. It's gonna go out yet. Sake. Don't try, Bob, bro. I will find you. Oh god, here we go. Oh god. What the hell have we done? Oh my god, Eva. Oh my god. Oh wow. It's just gone. Bird's gone down with a hamstring injury. That's a big player for Bristol City gone down there, holding his hamstring. I agree, Archie. Now I know who you're on about, Amadou. If you put a U at the end of that, Robert, I would have known who you're on about. But Amadou, yeah, he should sub Amadou. Amadou. Mate, I start drinking when QBL come on the pitch, Zach says. Section 82, that's where I stand. If you want something, bring it on. Section 82, fucking hell, okay. Free. I'm joking, I just love Bristol City. How's the game going? I mean, the game's a bit bad, to be honest. It's not been great. Fight for fight in jail. I might get involved. Shit, Amir. Yeah, it's not great, Amir. I'll be honest, it's not been great. For God's sake, here we go. Jesus Christ. Bristol City making a sub. 83 minutes, I should say, coming up. 3-0 Ipswich 4 says. So Birds come off. For George Murphy. Bob says, I just love your videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Much love for that. So I also want to watch. Fair enough. That's fine. I've got no issues with you watching. I got no problem with that. But just remember, if you do troll, then you got literally a whole bunch of community here gonna pretty much get on your back about it. So yeah, I technically stay quiet because I'm not that person that gets involved. I'm more like, oh bro, oh Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Alright, it's gonna be a goal kick to Bristol City. Probably 4 or 5 added on. Amir says Burrell last minute winner. Ellerslie forever DB. Wham says 100%. I'm more Lord Loftus. I'm all Loftus, lower Loft, to be honest, mate. Yeah, lower Loft to me is the section to be. Our block is probably second best. Alright, Bristol on the ball. Bristol Rovers are winning, but City ain't. Bob loves it. What a shit game, Ryan says. Amadou's headed it out for a throw into Bristol City. Well, Amadou and Benge seems to be a lot better now. Which Christmas Range shirt should I get used? The best player to get signed to match one shot. I'll ask Foley. Foley would know. Foley would know. Oh, it's a bad pass there by Davis. Popper's father parent Bristol's what's going on right now. Jeez. Q block. R block. Q block. I'm just having a laugh. I think we all know you're having a laugh, mate. We all know you're probably off your rocker as well. You'll probably. Mate, Troops is fucking looking sad on YouTube right now. Alright, Bristol got a free kick here. It's whipped in. Cleared by Burrell straight to Earthy, who shoots. Blocked again by Poku. Vale, or Paul Smith, sorry. Clears it. Poku trying to get the ball. Headed. Oh, come in. Alright, Joe Walsh on the ball. Sorry, I missed the comments there. I was in lower loft back in the day. I've had a few games elsewhere near away fans because I love the banter. Queen's Park Rangers are a very good team. I'm under the away fans in the best banter against Wednesday. They threw ketchup packets at us. That would have been messy. Get a Burrell shirt, Bob, when he scores the winner. Comment yours. The DC Sports guy, what is this? A passing game, bruv? Mate, I don't know what's going on in this game. I'll tell you what, it's not great. It's not the best game I've watched this season. Poku on the ball now. Sky Sportscast. Losing the ball, Poku. Straight to Ronnie, though. I think the Jalen Pim and Dev squad player needs to feature at least one game this season. Wouldn't hurt. We got nothing to play for. Amir says he'll probably play at the end of the season. He's looking good in the development side. He is. Yeah. Please, AP. Bob. It's just a bit of a loss for both Rangers. Oh, it's a bit about Eleanor. That joke. I was laughing hard. Cuba will score last minute. Jerry Fernandez says, thank you for tuning in. Alright, you need to go and do the bacon. Jerry says Cuba will score late last minute. Amps Electric from both teams, just really boring. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much sums it up. Bristol making another sub. Scott Twine coming off. Fair play, Bob. It's like Zach. It looks like it's gonna be 0-0. I'll be honest. 3 minutes to go. Unless Burrell scores some wonder goal or someone else. Been a while since we scored in the last minute. Though QPR 93rd. Eleanor says very confident there with that prediction. That's if it's gonna be 3+ minutes. Alright, it's a throw into the middle to Ronnie Edwards, who heads it down to Amadou and Benge. And is that a free kick, QPR? Yes, it is. If we score offside, we'll be rocking. 100%, I agree. It's a yellow card. He's given a yellow card to a Bristol City player. Bergsorg. But that's how you pronounce it. Camera hasn't gone off. Jesus Christ. Don't Pete, my favourite one was Kieran Morgan's 90 plus 7 minutes. Follow yours. Fair play, Bob. Lord Loftus. Ronnie Edwards on the ball. Please QR score, please. Come on, boys. The fans have spoken. Oh, it's a shit pass by whoever that was. Bristol on the ball now. We're trying to put pressure on them. Burrell's chasing that ball. Oh, Davis heads it. Burrell wins it back. Can someone say free kick, please? What on earth? Paul Smith on the ball on the wing. Alright, he gives it back to Varane. Varane on the ball, plays it back to Clark Salter. Out wide to Paul Smith. Davis. It's a shit touch by Davis, I'm not gonna lie, Varane. Oh, it's gone off again. What the hell are we doing today? Wake me up when something interesting happens. Paul Smith hasn't been good today. We have to do something, man. Come on, Poku. Poku, do something with it. I think you should... Oh, he's crossed it in. Oh, it's just not the best of cross. Our crossing today has been really bad. Into the box. Oh. Daniel Benny is a free kick. Is he going to give it... It's gone off again. What on earth is going on? Jesus Christ, this camera's doing my head in. Free kick, Bournemouth. Alright, QPR fans are trying to get this going. 5 minutes at a time. Poku on the ball. Whips it in, and it's cleared away. I love Burrell's work rate, finishing plays, 3 balls next season. He's going to get top goal scorer, 26 goals. Very confident with that one. Amadou and Bengay. Long throw in. Oh, no one there though. Is that Vale on the pitch, yeah? Okay. Vale whips it in. It's cleared away by Bristol Clock. So, so we play advantage for Bristol City. Cheers, Patrick. 24 likes. Let's keep going. Alright, Joe Walsh, Ronnie Edwards. Come on. 3.5 minutes to go. Come on. Come on. Amadou goes long for no reason to Burrell. It's just gone over the top. Keeper's going to get it. I'll be honest, Bristol City would love a draw. I think Bristol City would count this as a win if it stays a draw. Mate, Bournemouth about to be flipping Arsenal. 5+ minutes as well. Let's go, DB. 30 likes by full time, Zach says. Hopefully, fingers crossed, let's keep that going. Alright, Bristol City on the attack on the right wing. Whipped in. Ronnie headers it out. Varane, oh my god, Joe Walsh just punched Varane in the face. Oh, it's going to be 1-0 Bristol City here. Oh, well done, Poku. Cheers, DB. Cheers, DB. Oh god, it's a free kick, QPR. Cheers, Lord Loftus. Much love for that. Mate, this ref is horrendous, you know that. This ref is really bad. He's literally allowed play to continue when Varane has just been knocked out by Joe Walsh. That's bad, man. That's a head injury and he's allowing play. Don't get me wrong, it's our own teammate, but still, it's a head injury, right? He should be saying, alright, cool, stop play. Fucking hell. This ref is diabolical, man. Absolute shit. Right, anyway, Clark's on the ball. He had a word with the ref. Ref's a shit, man, honestly. Come on. 2 minutes. Come on. Right, what a waste of a ball. Stop doing these long balls, man. It's so bad. Oh, God. Ronnie best get to that. Here goes Bristol City on the ball. Bristol City. Shot. Joe Walsh comes out. Brilliant. What bring game? No goals. Thank you, QPR. I know. Come on, boys. Come on, Davis. They've got Bristol City got a player down. Paul Smith on the ball. Come on. Do something with it, people. Come on. Bristol City trying to waste time. Alright, Poku on the ball. Whips it in. It's going out for a goal kick, though. I'm telling you right now, our crossing has been really horrible. Really horrible today. Really bad. Yeah, it's going to be a 0-0, I think. 0-0. But the good thing is, at least Bournemouth won 2-1. Or winning 2-1. Yeah, yeah. We've played really bad today. I will be honest with that one. Yeah, both staying up. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I already said we ain't getting relegated. To anyone that said we was getting relegated, time it's literally 10 seconds to go. Literally 10 seconds to go. So you might, this guy best just get up. The captain best get up. Roy Hudson's not really happy. Technically, this is a win for them, Bristol City, I would say. Alright, camera's gone off yet again. I'm gonna have to sort this out. I'm getting a something in the shirt after the game from the kit, man. Which player should I get? I think you just said Burrell. Expected better performance than this, Paul says. Rubbish, RWC. Christian says a full time over 0.5. His goal kick will be taken, and that should be it. Is that it? Is the ref going to blow the whistle, or is he not? Bristol City. Cheers to me. Cheers to me for not falling asleep. That's it. Full time. Right, so. Let's get into this. Let me just pause that. Right, so QPR Bristol City 0-0. It ends in a draw today. Very disappointing game. Very boring. Not much to say on the QPR or the Bristol City side. It's the only positives to say is it's good to see Burrell back on the pitch. Julian did make some subs to make it more attacking at the end there. In the last 20 minutes of the game, but still nothing can happen. Our crossing ability was really bad. Placement really bad. Everything else just really needs to be improved. We need to have a word on the match reaction tomorrow when that happens. But yeah, apart from that, disappointing game today. This is technically a win for Bristol City. The refereeing has been awful today as well. It's got to improve. It's got to be better next season. The refereeing has. But at the end of the day, it's ended 0-0. Let's have a look at the comments before we leave. Where was we? Brilliant stream as always, DB. Eleanor as well. I have. Wait, let me start this again. Brody says a clean sheet, still unbeaten in 5 would we have took 11 points for those 5 games. Brody says. Eleanor, bye DB, wonderful stream, enjoy your week. You too, Eleanor, have a great week. Wham, British stream as always, DB. Pete, cheers DB for not falling asleep. Facts of stream DB as always, Foley. Bob, I'm such a big fan. I love to sing. I love to have a joke. If I defended anyone, I'm sorry. Don't worry, mate. Listen, look, you've not offended anyone whatsoever. So yeah. Thanks, DB. City and Arsenal lost. Jeez. QPR boring. Tell says, well, you know, I can't help that. H football, what a boring game. City drew by my bad. Paul says, cheers to the stream, mate. I hope you enjoy the weekend. See you next weekend from all you too, Paul. And the camera's gone dead again. What is going on with the camera today? Hang on. Great live stream. Cheers, mate. I hope you all have a great weekend. Bye, all. Cheers, Lord. Loftus Scorpio. Tellboy, have enjoy your day at Celtic. Factor Stream DB. Bob, good game. You was. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Hopefully you have a great day. Hopefully you have a good evening as well. Yeah, big games today. Obviously, we're going to be live at Millwall. We have our match reaction tomorrow for the Bristol City game. But apart from that, we've smashed the likes yet again. If you could keep hitting that like button, let's try and hit 30 in the stream. Much love, much appreciation. Cheers all of you guys for tuning in. Robert, best result, Arsenal lose. Pretty much, yeah, I agree with that. But apart from that, we will catch you tomorrow on our live stream of our match reaction to QPR versus Bristol City's 0-0 draw. Apart from that, peace, love, positivity, everyone. Hopefully you have a good weekend, and peace out.